Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to the Uncle Borby Christmas special. I hope you're drinking that gruel eggnog and I hope you're ready to unwrap some presents. As far as opening hand goes, it's not a really good present. Let's go and mulligan this one, see if we can't get something better. Ooh, that is pretty ugly. If we had one green mana source, man, I'd be tempted to keep this, but let's go one more mulligan. Okay, I'll keep on this one. Splendid Reclamation, and then Sylvan Saver I will keep on this one. Snow-Covered Mountain. Yeah, we're going to put that... Actually, we're going to put that on the bottom. See if we can't hit some sort of ramp. Let's go and lead off with the Snow-Covered Forest. Let's get the Sylvan Safekeeper down. I think that sounds good. Anything else? We're going to go and pass the turn. We're playing Uncle Borby, the Uncle Borby Christmas special. Uncle Borby has trample. Whenever Uncle Borby deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Then activated ability, discard a land card. Uncle Borby deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Playing against Gonti, Lord of Luxury, Death Touch. Whenever Gonti enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library, exile one of them face down. Then you may spend your mana on any color to cast that spell. Opponent's going to go for Thoughtseize on the Splendid Reclamation, which, to be honest, it's not the absolute end of the world. We can survive. All right, drawn to Cavern of Souls. Let's go and get the Bloodstained Mire down. Let's go and push him for 1. Got that 27 turn clock established on our opponent. I like it. Swinging it for 1. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. But yes, welcome to the Uncle Borby Christmas special. I hope you're having a good Christmas today. And maybe it's filled with family, or maybe you're just having fun by yourself. Either way, Merry Christmas to you. And thank you for watching my video. Certainly appreciate it. I know you've got a lot of things that you could be doing, and watching one of my videos is one of those. And I highly appreciate that. But yeah, so if you're new to the channel, I do holiday decks from time to time. And Uncle Borby is our Christmas deck. He likes to drink eggnog and pass out presents in the form of 3 points of damage. And that's a lot of fun to him. It's a lot of fun to us too. So if we can get some good land action going today, that's what we're going for. He likes to keep it rowdy. Let's go and crack the Bloodstained Mire. Let's go and grab the Sheltered Thicket, I think. That's the name. Yep, that's the name of it. Come to play tapped. That way we don't draw into it later. And then let's see what we draw into. Draw into Hall of the Bandit Lord. In fact, yeah, let's just go and get that down. We get into spots where we just may have to go Uncle Borby beat sticks with that... this big old Christmas mallet, Christmas hammer, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and push it for 1. All right, anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. But speaking of Christmas, so the Steam Winter Sale is going on. I got a new computer a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to be getting hopefully I'll be getting a second monitor for Christmas. So eventually I'm going to get into some Let's Play. So I picked up a few games already. Really excited about that. I picked up Knights of the Old Republic. I picked up Skyrim. I was going to pick up Fallout. And I still might before the sale's over. Target player discards 2 cards. You got it. There's no lands for us. It's going to be Cavern of Souls and Rootbound Crag. I'm glad we did get down Hall of the Bandit Lord, though. At least we kind of get that haste enabler. And then hopefully we'll just somehow get out from underneath that Mind Rot and make it okay. And then that just reminds me of Mind Rot reminds me of Limited. Like Magic 12 Limited. I don't know if it's in Magic 12. There's just some... Ooh, Rampant Growth. Wonderful. Let's go and go for that, and then I'll cover the Let's Play and then my take on Mind Rot. Let's go for Rampant Growth. Let's go and grab another red source. I think that sounds Snow-Covered Mountain. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go and push in for 1. Told you, we were going to have that 27 turn clock going. So it is a win condition. Swing in the Sylvan Safekeeper. Coming in hot for 1, we'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, so Mind Rot. I can't remember what magic it is. It seems like it was always in the Magic core set. And I'm not, maybe I wasn't that good of a deck builder back then, but I would I didn't always end up with like 3 copies of Mind Rot. So I'm like, all right, so we're going to kind of work our way into some black mid-range control style shell, usually black blue or not usually Esper, but they're the black white. I did build a really good, I can't remember which pre-release it was. It was the pre-release for Magic where they had, it wasn't Origins, but they had all those like guest designer cards on there where they guest designed some cards. And can't remember which set it was, but yeah, I built like a really good black-white control deck. I remember thinking like some of the stuff I've built in the past before, limited-wise, has always been kind of hot garbage, yeah, just not that good. And I remember being really proud of this deck. I was like, I need to go at least 2-1, and then I think I ended up going 1-2, and I was really bummed about it. And I need to play more limited. I don't. My limited experiences are pretty much just pre-releases. Okay, opponent's going to go for a Gonti trigger, targeting ourselves. We'll see what they have to show for it. Not a lot of good stuff in here for Gonti, to be honest. We're running about 45 lands in here, and then a lot of the stuff that we are running, it's lands matter spells. I mean, about the only thing they could really hit is we do have some good utility creatures in here. We have stuff like Angry Omnath, we have Avenger of Zendikar, different things like that to kind of if we can't get Uncle Borby going, that's something we do have. But we'll see what they have to show for it. See, we draw into Terramorphic Expanse. Well, if we can just keep making the land drops for Uncle Borby, I like it. And then, in fact, we have 3 reds. We'll go ahead and crack this. Let's see if we want to grab a red or green source off this one. I think I don't know if we have triple red in here. I do know we have, I think, triple green. Yeah, we do have, we have the council if we're going to go for that. No triple red. We're just going to go grab another snow-covered forest. Okay, comes into play. And then we're going to go and pass the turn. We don't really want to swing into Gonti over there. He's going to take care of that Sylvan Safekeeper. Now, as far as the land count for Uncle Borby, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're actually 3 away from getting Uncle Borby onto the battlefield. But once we do, see, we get in this weird spot to where if we finally do hit 8 mana, we got Mine Rotted. We don't really have a lot in the hand. We had to mulligan down pretty far. So we're in a pretty rough, resource, whatever you want to call it. We're in a bad resource spot right now. We don't have a lot of card draw. But if we get on Uncle Borby, we almost need to get in a spot to where we can hold on to a land to chunk it at Gonti. That way we can swing in clear and get a few more stuff going. All right, opponent's going to get down the Doomed Dissenter. Whenever it dies, create a 2/2 black zombie. Okay. Let's see if they want to push in with Gonti. That would definitely can. We're not going to chump block on that one. Go for it, buddy. Swinging for 2/3 body. We've got the Sylvan Safekeeper in the the Gonti racing. 2/3 body and a 1/1. This is some magic right here. Loving it. Eternal Witness. Okay, that's actually really good. So we go Eternal Witness on Splendid Reclamation. Oh, that is wonderful. Yes, exactly what we needed. And then we can push in if we wanted to get that zombie go. No, let's just go and do that. Let's go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have to go for it. We could go for Rampant Growth and cast it. But if we walk into another discard spell, we might be running into that. We're going to force it. We need some action going. We're going to go Eternal Witness on Splendid Reclamation. That's going to open this open. We're going to get a ton of lands onto the battlefield. We're going to go and force the play. If they have some sort of, another Thought Seizor, something to make us discard a card, it is what it is. Let's go for that Splendid Reclamation. I'm going to bring back to the hand and keep our Christmas fingers crossed. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Keep our fingers crossed that we can get this to stick next turn. That'll really open us up. And like I said, we'll have to watch out for that Gonti. So it also puts us in a spot to where if we do finally draw into a land next turn, we can go for Splendid Reclamation, not make the land drop, and that'll keep us online for Uncle Borby and make sure we can get those lands going. Just want to watch out for that 2/3 Death Touch. Now, this is the fun thing. I enjoy, I've got a ton of Gonti videos out there, and it drives me nuts knowing that our opponent has one of our cards, we don't know what it is. And I can just see how frustrating that is when our opponent's just sitting there with it. Very well could have just been 4 lands that they just exiled a land off of that. But, I don't know, it's always one of those, when it happens to you and you get the Gonti trigger against you, you're always just kind of like, I want to know. Let me know what it is. If they cast a red-green spell, and I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly confident in my magic ability that if they cast some sort of red-green spell, we know what it is, that it came from our deck. I feel that would be a safe observation. Okay, it looks like we're going to make it with the Splendid Reclamation. I like that. Draw to Burnished Heart. Let's go and go for the Splendid Reclamation. We're going to get this out of their hand quickly as possible. With this cast, we need those lands on the battlefield. That's going to be 4 lands, which are going to put us well into the Uncle Borby territory. And then especially with Hall of the Bandit Lord, we can get some good stuff going. Let's go ahead and choose Cyclops. There we go. Choose Cyclops, enters the battlefield tapped, and then anything else. No, we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, we're not going to be able to crack the Terramorphic Expanse. It's going to come into play tapped. So as far as what we can get going, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That will put us at Uncle Borby. We can swing in with the haste off Hall and the Bandit Lord. But at this point right now, like I said, hopefully if we can get a land in the hand, we can go for that. If we don't hit a land, worst case scenario, we'll just get down Burnished Heart, go for the 3 activation, and get those 2 lands onto the battlefield, especially with the Terramorphic Expanse. But, talk about a great draw off that Eternal Witness, bringing back that Splendid Reclamation. Love it. See what our opponent's going to go for. Spreading Rot. Destroy target land. Its controller loses 2 life. Okay. I guess we'll just sacrifice it in response. That way we get around the 2 life clause. We're going to give Eternal Witness. Actually, we'll give Sylvan Safekeeper Shroud. We'll sacrifice the Hall of the Bandit Lord. Give that Shroud. It'll be 1/1. We're going to miss out on the 2 life coming across from our opponent. We're going to stay at 27 because there's no more land for them to choose off that. And then we'll see if they swing it with Gonti. At this point right now, we get into spots where we could kind of chump block with the Eternal Witness and Safekeeper on Gonti if we wanted to. And in fact, we may do that if we wanted to go for Uncle Borby. But with us losing Hall of the Bandit Lord, I think I'm okay with just letting that come across. All right, opponent's going to swing in with the 1/1 body, put us down to 26. Let's see if they're going to crack that that Doom Dissenter to get a zombie going for that. Yeah, it must have been a land that they grabbed or something with a higher converted mana cost. Let's see what we're drawing to. Drawn to Mulch. Okay, that's actually really good. Let's go and do this. Let's get some fetches going. Let's go for Bloodstained Mire. Let's go and grab Taiga. Yeah, let's go. Well, actually, if we grab Stomping Ground, they come into play tapped. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, Burnished Heart, 1, 2 off that. Yeah, we can do that. We'll just go and grab the Taiga. Let's go ahead and go for the Burnished Heart. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. We can still go for the set. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, excuse me. We can't go for it off the Terramorphic Expanse. Let's go ahead and go for Mulch because we're going to have those lands in the hand once we get down Uncle Borby. I'm going to go for Mulch, reveal the top 4 cards, put all land cards revealed this way. Kind of like our own little Gonti trigger. Let's see what we can flip off of it. All right, no lands. All right, it's going to go down to the bottom. Let's go ahead and I think we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not really... Don't really want to swing in with Eternal Witness, and then we can get down Uncle Borby and hopefully start to get the lands going. Okay, and in fact, we'll just go and crack the... We have no cards in hand, so we're just going to go and crack the Terramorphic Expanse and get down a... yeah, we're just going to grab another mountain. All right, get that down, and then we're going to go and pass the turn. So as far as our land count goes, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be just enough for Uncle Borby. One thing that would really help us as far as getting down Uncle Borby and kind of establishing good board state, we do have a couple different ways to, once we deal damage with Uncle Borby, we can start drawing a few more cards. Okay, there we go. Opponent got our Rampaging Baloth. Okay. So see if they have to make the land drop for the turn. That's something that we need to kill on sight. Get rid of that one. Yep, that's what I was like, man, it might be just about the only thing that would be good would be one of their good utility creatures. All right, opponent's going to be swinging in for 1. But yeah, something like Keen Sense or Snake Umbra will allow us to deal that damage and draw another card. Now, if we hit either one of those cards and Abundance, then it's Merry Christmas City right there. Start drawing a bunch of cards, throwing a bunch of lands. And then let's see what we draw into. Draw into Seek the Horizon. Search your library for up to 3 basics, reveal them, put them into your hand. Okay, that's going to be 4 mana. Let's go ahead and do this. Opponent's at 25. Yeah, I guess we just go ahead and go for Uncle Borby. We could set it up to where we go for Burnished Heart and Seek the Horizon, get those onto the battlefield, get that down. But either way, we have the Sylvan Safekeeper to keep Uncle Borby protected. So let's go and do that. I kind of like that. It's going to be 1, 2, double green, double red, then 1, and then I doubt we're going to run into a counterspell, but it always bothers me if you don't use Cavernous Souls like that. Click on Uncle Borby, and it's going to be 1, 2. I don't know why. It always just really irritates me. I'm like, we have this Cavernous Souls mana we need to tap out for. All right, get down Uncle Borby. Now, we don't have a land to show for it, or at least we do have 1 card in the hand. We can convert the Seek the Horizon into 3 more basic land cards, which we can get into our hand and kind of start chunking it out among those creatures. The only downfall at this point right now is that with that Rampaging Baloth, it's going to be really hard for us to kind of get around that. So, fingers crossed they don't make the land drop. If they do, it's just going to be 1 land drop. That's going to be 1 full 4 beast creature token. We're going to be able to survive that. It's not like we're playing against a green deck. Playing against mono black, which tends to not really have any sort of really good ramp, outside of having specific lands that allows you to ramp. So we're okay. We'll go for Seek the Horizon. We're going to get 3 basic lane cards, put them into our hands, and that'll at least be 2 for the Rampaging Baloth, and then we can kind of stop the onslaught from swinging in. And we can still go for Gonti, kind of keep Gonti. All right, Thrill Kill Assassin, Death Touch, and Unleash. And the good thing about our opponent having these little rinky-dinky kind of Death Touch creatures is Uncle Borby. He's got that big Christmas hammer over there. Just going to pop him down. All right, doesn't look like our opponent's going to have a lane drop to make for the turn. I like that. Swinging it with the 1/1 body. Go for it, man. Coming across. Yeah, at this point right now, we're okay with just swinging in for 1 because 2/2 body zombie. That way we just don't have to play around it. I like that one. But basically, we just need to kind of get into some a little bit of card draw. We didn't really see much. We had a mulligan, and if we can draw into Rishkar's Expertise or anything like that, that'll really kind of help us open this one up. Draw, ooh, Creeping Renaissance. Okay. So let's see how we want to do this. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be 8 total mana. We're not going to be able to go for both of them. Let's go and do this. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. We have 3 lands in the hand. That's going to be 6 we can bring back. Let's go and go for Seek the Horizon. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Get those 3 basics into our hand. We might be able to kind of just start chunking the damage up top and not even worry about the rampaging Baloth. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Let's go into hand. It's going to be 3, 6, 9. And that's going to put it at 1, 2, 3. That's going to be another 6 in the graveyard. 6 times 3. It's going to be 18. I think, yeah, that should be enough if we go for Creeping Renaissance next turn. Now, what we can do is we could make the land drop and still chunk it and then bring it back to the hand. Let me make sure we're not doing that. So it's going to be 6 that we deal to our opponent, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 5. 5 times 3. It's going to be 15 plus 6. It's going to be 21. Then we swing in with Uncle Borby. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait. We'll chunk that. We'll go for Creeping Renaissance next turn. I kind of like that. And then actually, if we sack them out with Sylvan Safekeeper, now that I think about it, sack a land, target creature gains Shroud. We can start sacking some of these creatures and bring them back to the hand if we make the land drop. Let's go and do that. I think that's going to be enough if we do that. Yeah, let's go for that. I just now realized that interaction with it all hits the bin. We chunk these out, bring them back with that mana, get that mana added. And then we can bring, yeah, I like that a lot actually. Let's go and make the land drop for the turn. Yeah, we could have swung in, but, you know, we got a couple Death Touch creatures over there, and I'd rather be dealing that damage up top, and especially once we bring it all, sacrifice all lands and bring it back with Creeping Renaissance. I like it. Let's do that. Let's go and get these snow-covered forests down. And then let's go ahead and discard our land card. We're going to send it up top. That's going to be 3. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It's going to put our opponent down to 20. I love it. Uncle Borby, discard a land card, choosing our opponent. And the main thing is, sometimes when you do these Uncle Borby triggers, you get in the spot where you kind of accidentally click on some of these lands. Like, there's been a couple of times where we almost had lethal, and then I accidentally clicked to make the land drop instead of click on Uncle Borby. So we're going to send that 3 damage up top. We're going to add the green mana to our mana pool. Choose 1. Wonderful draw, now that I think about it. Let's go and sacrifice. We're going to give Uncle Borby Shroud. Let's go and sacrifice the snow-covered mountain. And we're just going to keep sacking out. Burnished Heart. And then we still can give all these other creatures Shroud too, which will be good. We'll give the Eternal Witness Shroud. Everybody gets Shroud. It's like Oprah. Who all wants Shroud? Choose target creature. That's going to be Sylvan Safekeeper. Go for the Snow-Covered Forest. And let's go and go for Creeping Renaissance. Bring those back to the hand. We're going to choose land. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not just, yeah, it's going to be 27. Let's go for it. Discard a card, send that up top. Merry Christmas, Gonti. Hey, buddy. We got you some presents. This was snow-covered forest and some mountains. Merry Christmas, Gonti. I know you've been stealing stuff, and you've been a really naughty boy this year, so here you go, man. And the fact of our opponent's going to make us kind of cycle through this entire effect, I'll probably speed up the video. That way I'm not just going Merry Christmas the entire time, unless it's something you would enjoy watching. All right, opponent finally scoops it up. So yeah, I'm not sure what that line of play was, but the Doomed Dissenter, they could have gone for the Hero's Downfall. But that's also good because they had 5 cards in hand. We had that Sylvan Safekeeper out there, and we were able to give Uncle Borby Shroud. So definitely take that one. But yes, Merry Christmas. If you enjoyed the video, Uncle Borby's throwing lands over there at Gonti for stealing all the stuff throughout the year. Hey, like and subscribe. Hey, and Merry Christmas. All right, bye.